until nothing remains. But from the sky, prism deviations fall. And new chances emerge. The Mayflies. Rosetta. Both struggle for control. Step in and settle this imbalance. Before this war consumes us all. Ah, Meta and V, you arrived just in time. Yes, I'm glad you picked up on that. There's a secondary plane, one of many fragments of reality, that recently collided with the Sanctuary.
Collided?
I don't know the cause, but that plane suddenly crashed into this space, and it's beginning to spread something, affecting both the Sanctuary and the material world. I can feel the future direction of that world. Dark and chaotic, full of violence and destruction. Yes, I've called upon you because I need your help again. That world is at war, torn endlessly between the Mayflies and Rosetta. They are fighting over something that only exists in that world. Special prism deviations, containing powerful prism energy. Whoever controls those will dominate the world.
Got it. So the special energy from these prism deviations disrupted the Sanctuary and caused this crisis?
Most likely, yes. I peered into that world's future and found that if one side controls the prism deviations as soon as possible, it would end this chaos. No matter which side. The Rosetta that exists in that world is more redeemable than in ours. Either they or the Mayflies would be viable candidates to restore stability to their world. The Mayflies and Rosetta are evenly matched in strength. Unfortunately, their stalemate is dragging that world into ruin. You need to step in, contain the prism deviations, and you can bring peace to that world. But which side you choose is up to you. Perhaps you should speak with both sides first, to help you decide. There are shadows of their leaders you can talk to here.
You shouldn't take breaking into our network so lightly. Who are you, and what do you want? You think you can aid us? Well, my interest's been piqued. I hope you actually have the skills to back up your big talk. Aren't you a bold one? We might be able to work together. What do you want to know? I don't need to tell you that. Starfall already provided my answer. Someone once told me that the Great Ones care as much about us as we do about ants. Our only choice is evolution. The way forward is for all of humanity to become a more powerful species. It's an inevitable choice. Those prism deviations represent a golden opportunity for Rosetta to make that happen. Beliefs aside, I have to say, I admire their soldiers. They're strong and decisive. But you can't say the same for their leaders. If I had the time, I'd try another approach toward the Mayflies. But there's not much time left for humanity now. The most efficient choice is to steamroll over any obstacles. I'm quite glad you asked. My goal is simple. I want to answer your questions well, so that you choose to stand with me. As for any deeper goals, maybe you can ask me again once you know me better. Good. I hope I've piqued your interest now.
I'm not used to seeing Rosetta be so reasonable. Things really are different here.
Long time no see. I'm Ron. We've met before in another plane. It might be hard to process, but I have a similar ability as you, to move between different planes or scenarios, experiencing different lives in pursuit of different goals. In one of those planes, you and I took out some rabid dogs at Chalk Peak. Afterwards, I remember we had a drink together at Tall Grass. That's normal. After traveling between different planes, the brain sometimes discards conflicting memories. It's a way for it to maintain sanity. Don't be surprised if we meet again someday and I'm a total stranger. Let's get down to business, though. Rosetta and the Mayflies are both equally matched in this secondary plane, fighting over prism deviations. I'm sure you heard this from Mitsuko. Here's the thing. Mitsuko foresees a stalemate between the two that will destroy the plane. You're the variable that could tip the scales. As a Mayfly, it's only natural bet you'd side with us, right? I'll wait for you at Myers Market. We can fix this together. I can't do that. Not because I'm stubborn, it's just... I exist in this plane, so I have to follow its rules. Admitting defeat would lead to the collapse of the world. I can't do anything but fight for my side. That's why we need you, to settle this.
I can't believe the Mayflies here are as strong as Rosetta. What do you think? Do we stick with our old allies, or go see what Rosetta's like in this new world?
Meta, have you decided between the Mayflies and Rosetta? I see. As always, this is your path. I'll send you into that world, as close as possible to a Mayfly settlement.
A safe landing. Now, guess what we do next? Time to set up a territory and start building. Better stake out a good spot first, in case more metas show up. A teleportation tower has been activated. Talon is waiting for you at Deadsville. Of course, if you want to. You could also keep growing your power here first, to provide a bigger surprise when you show up.
You're here. I assume it's to help us out. Now that's what I like to hear. And it's no surprise. After all, who could give up on being a hero? Once a Mayfly, always a Mayfly. Too bad there's no time to celebrate. Rosetta has pulled out of the northern front and is hitting us with all their strength. Luckily, we're well prepared and well supplied. We're not giving those sons of bitches an inch. Me? I'm brash. Find a breach and go all in. But Rosetta's defenses are airtight, and their firepower is stronger than ours. So, we're stuck in a war of attrition. You know about the prism deviations, right? Rosetta's taking them from across Nalcott to use in some kind of experiment for human evolution. Yeah. They've got a special prism energy that's perfect for guiding human evolution. We got sloppy, and didn't expect Rosetta to go after them so hard. That's the last time we underestimate them. I've ordered the Mayflies to engage in all-out war across Black Plains, to make sure Rosetta can't get those prism deviations. I like your enthusiasm, but you need to prepare yourself first. Frankly, I see you as a hidden trump card. There's no use wasting you too soon. Since you're here, why not help us with some tasks? That'll help you get used to how things work around here. Once everything's ready, we'll launch a counterattack against Rosetta, with you as the tip of the spear.
Wait, do you want to
A
fuck
bit
with
of
me?
learning's just the thing. Don't worry. I'll guide you. Let's go find someone to tell us what our current task is.